My name's Paul Devlin. I'm coming to you tonight from Paonia, Colorado, a little town on the western slope of the Colorado Rockies. I've been in the alternative wellness field for 30 years. I'm really excited, if you're looking at the FuXion beverages for the first time, to make the case for you tonight as to why these beverages make so much sense to add to your life. Well, you know what? I think I've come up with 17 reasons, compelling reasons, for taking FuXion. And then as I started to write them down, the list began to grow. And it's at 27, and it could actually go beyond there. I'm going to get right to this and try to make the case for you as to why it would make sense to add FuXion beverages into your life. I'm actually going to post these 27 reasons on our Facebook, our X-Tribe Facebook page. So the number one reason is if you switch to FuXion beverages, it's very likely you're going to lower your intake of carbs. And the problem we have in America right now with all the obesity issues, the diabetes, the type 2 diabetes issues, it's excessive intake of carbs, right? And so it's not about the intake of fats that's the problem. It's actually the intake of carbs. The carbs don't get burned. The liver is shooting them through your system, looking for a way to burn them. They don't get burned, so they get converted to fat and stored. That's one of the biggest problems we've got. So when you've got a Coca-Cola that's 40 grams of carbohydrates, even orange juice, an 8-ounce glass of orange juice can be 40 grams of sugar, even 50 grams of sugar, depending on how it's made. So the issue that so many people have with health related to carbs is they just get too many of them. So the FuXion beverages are anywhere from 0 to 7 grams of carbs per serving. So if you switch from beverages you're already drinking to the FuXion beverages, you will lower your intake of carbs. That's a good thing for health across America, for the average consumer. Americans on average consume between 40 and 50 gallons of soda a year. Unbelievable. FuXion is a great, simple product you can use to replace other beverages that have more carbs. The number 2 reason is you get unique Amazon extracts that come from these Amazon plants in a form you can't get anywhere else because of the way they're processed. That means when your body produces free radicals. So a high ORAC score ingredient like Camu Camu, which has an ORAC score of 52,000, compare that to blueberries. A blueberry has an ORAC score of 8,000. That's its ability to deal with free radicals. Free radicals are a result of oxidation at the cellular level. They cause damage, they cause aging. And so when you have compounds in your system that deal with free radicals, that's a good thing. So these Amazon extracts that are coming out of the rainforest in Peru have very high ORAC scores, and you get them in FuXion beverages. You don't get them in Coca-Cola, you don't get them in Sprite, you don't get them in orange juice, you get them in FuXion beverages. And these extracts in FuXion beverages are processed in such a way you can get them in no other beverage like you get them here, all right? Number 3, the third reason is they're healthy beverages that are affordable. So the FuXion beverages are anywhere from a little less than $1 all the way up to $1 and change per serving. So they're not only healthy, but they're affordable. And in our profession, normally we'll find these high-tech, super healthy beverages that are double, triple, quadruple the price that a consumer might pay at the retail level. Here, they're going to be at the same price or below the same price, and you're getting something a lot healthier. Number 4 is, and this is a really cool one that most people aren't aware of, is when you take FuXion beverage, you're actually doing something proactive and good for the environment because they're lightweight. So a case of Coca-Cola is 20 pounds. So that's 24 cans, 12 ounces per can, 20 pounds of weight. This stuff is 98% water. So think about this. We've got these 90,000 pound trucks. That's the max. That's as heavy as a truck can be on a US highway. Coming out of Coca-Cola, or coming out of a Pepsi-Cola plant, or a Gatorade plant, loaded to the gills with 98% water and sugar. They're shipping them an average of 100 miles to where they get placed on a grocery store shelf or on a convenience store shelf, right? They're burning diesel fuel, pumping the carbon into the atmosphere, wearing out the highways. And why? We're trucking water everywhere. Well, an equivalent case of FuXion, 24 FuXion sachets is 6 ounces. So it's 20 pounds for a case of Coca-Cola or any other beverage that comes in a can versus 6 ounces. And how smart is this? We've already got water where we live or where we work. You've got water in your plumbing pipes. Maybe you've got to filter it if it's not good water, but we've already got water. We don't need these companies to be trucking water all over the place. Right now, as we're doing this presentation, there are trucks crisscrossing America, crisscrossing the world. The sole purpose of that truck is to basically deliver water and sugar to stores, and then you got to go in there with the cart and pick it up, and it's heavy, and you stick it in your cart, then you put it in your car, and it reduces your gas mileage. When you have lightweight beverages, how smart is that? We're bringing the ingredients to where the water already is, instead of putting the water in an aluminum can that we don't want either, because that's just going to end up in a landfill or recycled, whatever. We're bringing the lightweight product to where the water is. Guys, it's 5,000% lighter. All right, number 5. When you take these beverages, you get biologically active, cold air processed ingredients. All right, cold air processed means that the biology, the enzymes are alive. Now, normally, when a company is going to get rid of water so that they can put a dry powder in a sachet, like this, FuXion, this happens to be our protein sachet, right? When they do that, they use heat to get rid of the water. And when they use heat to get rid of the water, it kills a bunch of the stuff that was in the ingredient, the product, right? FuXion doesn't do that. They use cold air, so that means that the biology is left intact and alive. So when you add water, it's still active. It's biologically active. Number 6, put clean protein in your body. Now, I want you to stop right now and think about this. Where were you today? And what protein did you eat? Did you go to a restaurant and get, eggs and bacon? Where'd those eggs come from? They came from, that was food service, from the Noble Cisco truck. Where did Noble Cisco get them? They got them from a commercial farm where the chickens are packed in cages and fed antibiotics and hormones and everything else to keep them from getting sick. That's not clean protein. I'm sorry, it just isn't. You got to be basically a scientist and read labels and work really hard to get clean protein. Here is clean protein. They get the protein at the moment of sprouting. It's vegan, that absorbs as animal protein, and you can get it right here. So, you get clean protein. I drink one of those BioPros every single day. It's a great source of clean protein, which is not easy to find in this world. Okay, number 7, get beverages that are convenient, easy to take with you, easy to travel with. The FuXion beverages, you could take the equivalent of a case of FuXion beverages in a little box, put them in your suitcase. When you get where you're going, again, you just add water. So super convenient to take with you. Number 9, when you substitute your beverages for FuXion beverages, you get to avoid artificial sweeteners. All right, that's like aspartame. Aspartame is made, it's aspartic acid. They make that using formaldehyde. Do you remember formaldehyde from your biology class in high school? Do you really want to take a sweetener that's made using formaldehyde? And there's all kinds of documentation now that artificial sweeteners have issues. They're toxic. Don't put them in your body. Number 10, support the Amazon rainforest. These ingredients, whether it's camu berry or acai berry, whatever it is, they're being farmed, all right? And then the proceeds, a percentage of the proceeds that come into FuXion are used to support the development of the Amazon rainforest, planting trees, protecting the rainforest. It's a part of FuXion's mission. So every time you drink a FuXion beverage, you're supporting the rainforest. Number 11, support local entrepreneurs instead of mega corporations. Now this is interesting, all right? So we do business person to person. And, in America, it's kind of an interesting thing. Right? If we go to people that we know and we say, hey, I've got this beverage, I'd love some of your beverage business, people are almost put off by it. Like, why? But why? Why are they put off by that? Why wouldn't you want to support a local entrepreneur or a friend? Because if you sort of reject that idea, no, I don't want to give you any of my beverage business, well, where are you going to go give your beverage business? You're going to go to Walmart, or you're going to go to Conoco, the local gas station, or ExxonMobil, and you're going to buy your beverages there. Those are mega corporations. Why not support local entrepreneurs who are basically distributing FuXion products across the United States. It's a powerful distribution model. You can support your neighbors. You can support your friends. It's a powerful benefit, supporting local entrepreneurs instead of mega corporations. Number 12, you get to drink healthier beverages that actually taste good. You know, a lot of times in the alternative health world, people offer beverages that are healthier, but they taste awful. What they've done in FuXion is they've put these great ingredients in there, but they've also made them taste good. The primary sweetener is stevia. I've really had no one taste these products and not want them or want to drink them because they taste really good. Number 13, this is an interesting one. When you've got these kind of beverages, you end up drinking more fluids. And when you drink more fluids, you actually are hydrating yourself. And that's a huge benefit. A large percentage of Americans are basically dehydrated, and that has health consequences. So when you've got these beverages all the time, I don't know, I've been drinking them now for, about a year and a half. And I mean, I'm constantly looking forward to the next drink. Like right now, I've got some post-sport right here. I love this drink. You know, you go work out, drink some post-sport. I'm drinking more beverages than I would normally just go drink water, and the result is I'm getting more hydrated. And that is a really cool benefit. Okay, number 14, build a healthy gut with Flora Leaf. So that's a powerful, powerful benefit. Getting Flora Leaf, which is a prebiotic and probiotic that populates the gut with healthy bacteria, helps you digest your food better, and helps build the immune system. And I guess 70% of your immune system is in your gut. Number 15, sleep better with our product called Off. So we have a product that will actually relax you. It uses the primary active ingredient is called L-theanine, an amino acid that just de-stresses and relaxes and helps you sleep. And I know my own father was he's 88, he's taking a prescription called Ambien. And, you know, he wanted to get off the Ambien, so I started him on Off. He slowly reduced taking the Ambien, slowly was taking the Off every night, and slept perfectly. And eventually just weaned himself off the Ambien and utilized the Off to help him sleep. So this whole market of people using chemicals, basically, that change your brain chemistry, which, I don't know, I don't feel good about that. I didn't feel good about my dad taking a pharmaceutical like Ambien. I like taking a natural compound, an amino acid like that, and some other ingredients that help you relax. So sleep better with Off. Number 16, you can release or lose excess pounds. We've got a whole series of products to help you lose weight. Those products would be RGX1, Flora Leave, Liquid Fibra or Liquid Fiber, BioPro Fit, Thermo T3, CNC Fit, and Tano Carb. This is a group of products that do a variety of things to help you lose weight. Number 17, increase your HGH, which is human growth hormone, and also get resveratrol for anti-aging effect using a product called Youth Elixir. It's a delicious, it's almost like a grape Kool-Aid. It's a little better than that, actually. What it has, it's got these compounds, the amino acids that encourage the pituitary to produce more HGH, human growth hormone, which declines as you age. The other thing is the resveratrol ingredient. That's the ingredient that was discovered when they were trying to figure out the French paradox. Now, if you haven't heard of the French paradox, what that is the French, they eat so much butter, they're eating pastries all the time and all these fatty foods, and yet they have great longevity, they don't get sick very often, and they live really long lives. That was called the French paradox. And when they investigated it, they noticed one of the things that almost all French people do is drink red wine. So they started to study red wine, and they found this ingredient. It extends the life of your cells. It produces healthier cells when you've got resveratrol present in your system. Number 18, get noticeable mental clarity in just a couple of minutes with our product called On. It's got an ingredient, you notice it. It gives you a lift, it gives you mental clarity, and it's very, very noticeable. Build a strong immune system. We already talked about that a little bit with Flora Leave. That's number 19. But the other is Veramas and Vita Energia. Those three are great to build the immune system. So add those products every day, and your immune system can get stronger because the ingredients are shown to do that. Number 20 is when you switch to these beverages, you avoid GMO ingredients. Well, when they sweeten soda, they use high fructose corn syrup. Well, that corn is GMO, genetically modified. They're modifying the genetics in these plants. You know, a plant that has its gene modified so you can spray chemicals on it and it'll be protected from damage from the Roundup. To me, at least it's suspicious. All right, number 21, you can improve some of your structure, your bones, your skin, your nails, even your internal structure when you take one of our products called Beauty In. And this product has hydrolyzed collagen, number 1 and 2. Collagen is a protein that helps to build structure. And so we've had people report these great benefits from taking Beauty In their skin, hair, nails. They notice it. And Beauty In is delicious. One of our best tasting beverages. The 22nd benefit, the case for FuXion beverages, is to balance your hormones with Probol. So Probol is one of our sachets it's a hot tea, and it's got a series of ingredients that have been shown to balance hormones. Now, if you have hormones that are out of balance, you know who you are. You know, your spouse knows who you are. Your friends know who you are. Because maybe you're erratic because of your hormone fluctuations. Try Probol. Because people have reported from taking this product, they feel more balanced. Number 23, boost your physical energy. People need to boost their physical energy, and we've got a bunch of products that do that. We've got On, we've got Vita Energy, we've got BioPro. Again, if you take clean protein, you'll notice your energy will go up. We've got Termote, or what we call now in the US, Thermo T3. We've got CNC Fit, which is a coffee, and we've got Flora Leaf. These will all, and Ganomas as well. I forgot about Ganomas. Another energy booster. We've got this array of products they can take, these beverages they can add that'll boost their physical energy. All right, number 24, reduce your sugar cravings. This is something we've seen in over a year of doing this in the US market. We hear this over and over and over, that people that take FuXion beverages regularly, all of a sudden, if they were to try something that's 40 grams of sugar, it tastes way too sweet. Okay, number 25, build lean muscle mass. I mean, one of the best ways to lose fat, to lose weight, is to increase lean muscle mass. Again, that comes from working the muscles. When you add a clean protein, a well-digested, biologically available protein like BioPro, it's gonna build lean muscle mass. All right, number 26, you get anti-inflammatory benefits. So we've got a great hot tea called FlexTea, and curcumin is one of the ingredients in there, which is a known and a proven anti-inflammatory compound, as well as other compounds in there. The number 27th reason why FuXion makes sense: support indigenous farmers in South America. As FuXion has grown, FuXion is the #1 wellness company producing healthy beverages in all of South America. And what's happened is, as the demand for these ingredients that are in FuXion products has grown, they did over $100 million in sales last year. What do they need? They need more farmers, and FuXion supports indigenous farmers to grow the ingredients needed for the FuXion products. That's a really cool benefit. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. My name's Paul Devlin. Have a great night.